So, if any of you are just joining us, I am sorry to inform you that this is not a porn stream. It is in fact something better than porn, otherwise known as StarCraft Brood War. So that's good, do not fret. And we are going to have a PvP here in set number 4. It's going to be Cal, aka Goojilla, versus Stats, aka Flash's sidekick. So it looks like overall, wow, Cal is actually apparently 3-0 against Protoss this season. He's 5-3 overall, so doing quite well. He has taken some big wins, notably played a very amazing game against Stork that he won. So you know, I would say, and he's recently, I think he's, well, actually I'm not sure. I don't know. He's good. He's good. I like Cal. I like Cal. Stats on the other hand, looks like he's 3-1 against Protoss, 7-3 overall in the season. He was doing quite nicely in the beginning of the season. He got up to like 6-0 or something, but then lost some games. And you know, if Cal can actually take Stats out though in set number 4, KT, you know, that's their two big players, so they'd be in perhaps a little bit of trouble in set number 5. I mean, Air Force Ace, they still got Firebat Hero. We haven't actually seen recently, though, for whatever reason. But, I mean, what? Like, who would KT play? Like, what, Hoja? Crazy Hydra? I'm pretty sure FBH can take those guys down. So, that would be quite amusing if Air Force Ace could reverse 3-2 KT. And I wouldn't be entirely surprised, given what's been happening so far this weekend. And here we go, the map is going to be Outlier. Ooh, it's going to be... Oh wait, no, PvP on Outlier, that makes sense. Never mind. It's a Protoss map, of course. And here we go. Looks like we're going to ally colors, as always, in PvP. No, never mind, I'm not going to change it. Okay, so Cal will be the brown Protoss in the bottom left, and Stats will be the white Protoss at the 12. So, in the last series, spoiler alert in case you didn't watch it, between SKT and Team 8, we saw a very interesting strategy from Jaehoon on this map, where he built... Or sorry, was it Tyson or Jaehoon who did it? Oh, so I'm sorry, it was Tyson who did it, because Jaehoon played... Yeah, Jaehoon played on Chain Reaction. Okay, Tyson did the... he hid 2 gateways, like, at his natural, at the minerals there. He just, like, built 2 gateways in the natural mineral line and did, like, a 3-gate attack and killed Bisu, which was pretty funny. So... Oh, looks like we have little Korean children being indoctrinated in the ways of StarCraft. That kid, he's see that's why we have players like Flashman. That kid, he's like 11 and he's gonna grow up to be the next Bonjour. See, you gotta start him young, man. You gotta start him young. And that girl might grow up to be the next Toss girl. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, both players going gateway and gas. Good stuff. That guy on the right seems to be quite bored, or absorbed in his phone. Watch StarCraft, man! It's Cal versus Stats! It's exciting! It's probably the LOL guy, actually. He probably figured out he's watching the wrong game, so now he's texting his friends. He's like, hey guys, where's the LOL tournament? I'm in the wrong stadium. Look at that guy, like, hiding behind his girlfriend. How unmanly. That guy does look pretty feminine, though. I actually hesitated for a second. If that was, like, actually a girl. Oh, man. Crowd watching is so fun. So, you're pulling his gas probe to build some stuff. Looks like we have 7x core down for both players. And, it was actually a core first build from... Cal. He's actually not scouted yet either, taking a little bit of a risk here. But looks like it's going to pay off. I mean, Stats did scout in the wrong direction, so he's just going to get in now. And Well, he's gonna get in since oh no, yeah, Cal did make a Zealot, but he did make the core first, so the Zealot's not quite in time to block the ramp. There are the KT fans. So Cal's just gotta be a little bit careful not to get mana pylons at that sweet mana pylon spot, but otherwise he'll be fine. So gonna send a probe out to the top, perhaps just to build a pylon there to check out the mineral patch. Yeah, looks like it is just gonna be a spotting pylon. And now the Dragoon comes out. Stats pulling his probe away at just the right time to keep it alive, and he's actually stopped mining gas. Presumably that's just to make an expansion, so it looks like he's just gonna go for a 1-gate expand here. I'm a little bit surprised he pulled all the guys off gas. Meanwhile, Cal is not doing anything either, so... Oh, wait, is it gonna be a 4-gate? 3-gate? And now he's put 2 guys back on gas. And a 1-gate robo build from Cal. Very interesting build from Stats. I was talking last series about how I like seeing these gas pulls from in PvP especially, just to see the resource management. So it looks like Stats just momentarily pulled a couple of probes just to make those gateways, and now he's added them back on. I mean, you don't need an insane amount of gas if you're going 3-gate goon. Once your range is done, or once your range has started rather, all you need is 1 probe per gateway making goon. So you do still need the 3 probes on gas, but if you already have some gas banked, then you can cut a little bit until the gateways finish, and then resume mining. There are the Air Force Ace players looking on. Fireman Hero looked like really intense there. He's like ready to play in set number 5. Anyway, this is going to be a 2-gate robo here from Cal. Now this could be a little bit vulnerable to the 3-gate. This is a reverse ramp map, which does favor the more heavier, you know, aggressive Dragoon styles like 3 or 4-gate goon, as we did see in fact in the last series with SKT versus versus Team 8, and oh, unfortunately for Cal, he is in fact going for a Observer first. This is going to be very, very bad for him. The Observer is going to be completely useless in this case. Well, not completely. He's going to give him some vision and, of the high ground at least, but this is actually going to be quite difficult to hold off. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to pull probes. He has gone for the shuttle. Looks like he's actually gone for shuttle, observer, and then Reaver here. So he is definitely going for Reavers, but just doing a slightly safer version to make sure he doesn't die to DTs. Unfortunately for him, it's not DTs. It is a 3-gate goon aggression. He is pulling some probes here. Actually building an AI pylon there at the bottom of the ramp. Very, very interesting defensive move there. I think that's perhaps a little bit too far forward. Yeah, because all the Dragoons can shoot it from the top of the ramp. So I don't think that was the ideal position. But he's just trying to buy time here. He needs to get a Reaver out, but I didn't even see a support bay actually. Looks like, okay, the support bay actually not even just finished yet, so it's still going to be a little while before the Reaver comes out. The Observer is going out, seeing how many goons there are, and this is quite scary. However, it is still a narrow ramp, so if Stats tries to run down it, he will take a lot of extra damage going down, so he definitely needs a decent Dragoon advantage to do anything. But no, looks like he's actually just expanding behind it. He's actually just going to use this to contain Cal here and just expand behind. Now, as soon as the Observer sees that, Cal should return those 2 probes to mining. There's absolutely no reason to leave those there. Once he sees this expansion, he knows it's not an all-in or anything like that, and let's see how, you know, how he can, or how much damage he can do with the Reaver, because he's gonna have to do some damage now, in order to make up for his obviously much later expansion. Looks like he actually is just gonna mine out this bottom mineral patch and go take the 6 o'clock, like the island-ish expansion as his first expansion, and there is the Reaver. Now, is he going to use this to push out, or is he going to just use it to harass? Looks like he's actually going to use it to push out. It is going to be a little bit risky, though. He's got to be very, very careful not to let the Dragoons run in and snipe this. If he loses this first shuttle and or Reaver, he is going to be in so much trouble. But it looks like, oh, he might actually, yeah, it looks like he's actually just going to elevator out the side. He's got to be very careful, though. Yeah, Stats is well aware that this is a possibility, so he's got spotting units all over, but an Observer actually looking around. There's actually a T-Rex skull there. There's actually 2 T-Rex skulls there. Did anybody know that? I didn't know there were T-Rex skulls on this map. And oh no, it looks like he's going to get spotted. He's got to keep the shuttle alive. Looks like he's going to have to sack the 2 Dragoons. That is not what he wants to do. Nice awareness by Stats, but Stats immediately pulls back, chasing those goons. So Cal can actually move out now. it looks like he's not. I don't know if he realizes that all the Dragoons were pulled, but yeah, it looks like he is moving out now, and he does have 2 Reavers. And I feel like he might want to just do a huge push here with both Reavers and the Dragoons on the front, not try to do any kind of fancy harassment, just do a huge attack on the front. And looks like he's actually managed to save these 2 Dragoons. Stats' army moving back defensively here. He does have 1 Reaver out of his own, but there are 2 Reavers out, and he's got to be so careful with this shuttle because there are Dragoons out on the map. Cal, if he loses that shuttle, no, looks like he's going to be fine. Okay. So there's the expansion actually from Cal at the 6 o'clock. That is so much later than Stats is. And looks like Stats going to get a shield battery at his natural here to help in the defense. Of course, he does not have a shuttle of his own to help micro that Reaver. A second Reaver coming out as well. If Cal can do some really nice micro here at the front, perhaps he can do something. If he can like snipe a Reaver with his 2 Reavers, that would be so amazing. And he does have the Observer seeing everything here. It looks like that's what he's going for. And there are the Reaver shots. Oh my god, Cal completely messes it up. Oh my god. Cal. Huge mistake, losing the shuttle with both Reavers. Oh god. Oh, Cal. Cal is so dead now. Oh man. He didn't even kill a Reaver. He got like 1 shot on each Reaver. Oh man. Alright. So Cal is like completely dead, and it looks like KT is just gonna 3-1 ace, as Mustaju predicted. At least one of the predictions came true here. Oh, that is so sad. That. Oh man. So I mean, he's just gonna defend at his natural. He doesn't even need to defend his natural because he hasn't taken it, but it would be quite problematic if he got contained in his main base. So he's just gonna try and hold it. He still has the observer, so he still has like perfect scouting, perfect vision, but well, that didn't help him so much last time, and looks like Stats is not gonna make the same mistake, or is he? Looks like both Reavers and the shuttle of Stats is actually die as well. Oh, huge Scarab shot in the middle of the Dragoons. Is it enough though? Stats has so many more Dragoons. Oh man, that is not nearly enough. Another Reaver comes out, but it doesn't matter. Cal is so dead. Oh no, Cal. Well, KT fans are going to be happy about this. Stats going in for the kill. He's at 70 supply to 40. And this is basically game. Stats' Dragoons being a little bit dumb there. I don't quite know what happened, but anyway, there are the KT coaches discussing how awesome their team is. GG from Cal, and KT with yet another victory here. This must be like the 4th or 5th in a row. Have definitely secured their position as the dominant team in Pro League right now. Especially with CJ and SKT kind of, you know, not performing up to par. KT, man, they're unstoppable. They are unstoppable. And in just under an hour and a half, we are already done with Pro League. An hour and a half is the time allotted to just one match, but we've actually sped through 2 matches. And that's going to be all for today. Pro League continues on Tuesday with who's playing on Tuesday? Looks like it's going to be STX versus Khan on Tuesday, and then Ace versus CJ on Wednesday. So that should be quite good. Tune into that. If you have any questions or comments about the casting, just post in my thread on TL, the English Pro League commentary thread. And otherwise, thank you for watching. Oh, the VODs from yesterday are up already, by the way. I'll post these VODs tonight. Man, that was quick. Dang. Alright, let me take myself off on Team Liquid. Rhino event. And I believe, oh, by the way, guys, do check out the XSplit invitation.